So basing on what I've been knowing, and I've been the exports manager for Africa and Middle East, Zimbabwe was one of the markets that I've been servicing. Wow. So it became easier for me to come and penetrate the market.
Wow. So this is all what you had needed to start Conteast Cables. A call from the president and everything just came to be.
Yes, it had some challenges here and there in order for you to set up, and it's a capital intensive business, which had a huge support of the people that I've been working with, more especially Global Cables in the other day, who are the most well-known brands in Africa, with 75 years of experience into manufacturing.
75 years. Wow, that is a lot.
Yeah.
So, what do you do at Conteast Cables exactly?
Conteast Cables is a leading distributor of cable around the globe. That's where the thing wired is one comes from, where we source different cables around the world in order to augment ongoing projects in Africa, especially Zimbabwe, so that they cannot lack into new technology of cable.
So what type of cable are we talking about?
We range all types of cables from mining. We do instrumentation and control cables. We also do power cables, overhead underground cable. We do from low, medium, and high voltage cable, from SWA cables. We also do rubber trailing cables, which is only found from us in Zimbabwe. And we are proud to be one of the best distributors in Africa. Yes.
So, like from your journey in starting Conteast Cables, definitely you have faced some competition, right?
Definitely we did. Yes.
So how did you go about the competition, considering that cables is not much known in the country?
Cables, they're well known, and the services, the product that we provide. Like I said, we represent the biggest brand in Africa, which have been in the market for the past 75 years. Mm-hmm. Of course, we will lead the market, and the quality, they are ISO certified, they are SABS certified, they are IEC certified. So it's one of the biggest brands in Africa. So we found it easy for us to get into the market in Zimbabwe.
That's actually big, because we are having a 75-year experience company helping and functioning with us in Zimbabwe to make things better. So I went to your website, and then I figured a few things there. There were power cables, communication cables, and connection cables, and all sort of cables.
Yes.
So you also help in communication cables, which means that we have a chance of having 5G in Zimbabwe very soon.
Definitely. We augment in those projects. We have, for the past year, which we have started, we have augmented in different projects in Zimbabwe, which are going well. And that is the reason why Conteast is there. Conteast there is a solution-based company, bringing latest technology into the country. We have actually introduced new cables like the ECC, which we call the Earth Continuity Contractor, which embedded the earth into the cable, which actually makes the project easier to run. It also makes the project much cheaper for the bill of quantities.
Oh, all right. So I was wondering, because I hear that there is one other big company in Zimbabwe that also deals with cable.
Yes.
So how have you managed to come this far on top with the competition that has been known in Zimbabwe?
I'm sure we are working together with them in trying to become an alternative supplier to whatever they don't supply, or either where we do better in terms of service. or where our product becomes much better than them, then we take the business.
So definitely the aim is domination.
Is domination, not exactly, but as well to provide what the customers need, because the customers' needs, it's also our customers' need priority. We prioritize our customers to deliver better, so that their customers will be satisfied. That's the key reason why Conteast Cables became a prominent supplier of cable in Zimbabwe.
Wow. So here in Zimbabwe, someone is watching as we are talking right now, and then they are so interested in Conteast Cable, but then they don't know where exactly it can apply to them. Let's say it's just a general person. This is not a person from industry. How does Conteast also help them?
Conteast Cables is a cable company of choice, is also an employer of choice. That means that cable, it also employs people who knows what they want, people who knows how to deliver. We also groom people to know about the cable. We also supply cable which connects them every day to data, to electricity itself, and everything. I think everybody in the country benefits from Conteast.
So here is a takeaway. If you don't know about Conteast, then just look at the lights, look at your cell phone. You know that's Conteast making things happen in your home, right?
Definitely.
So what would you say to a general person, an entrepreneur who is coming up, considering that you also came up from the ground?
I think it's all about prayer. That's the first thing that I'll note. God gives grace to everybody, and everybody has got a chance to maneuver, and everybody have a chance to grow. The resilience, the focus, and also the need for you to work, and as well you should have the oomph to work.
All right. So hard work
pays, yes.
Wow. Most people these days, they're thinking that working smart alone is the key, but then you still have to apply hard work, right?
Yes, hard work comes in different ways. It can be physical, it can be mental as well.
All right. I'm interested. So, what's the plan? Conteast Cables, 5 years from now, 2026.
Our aim is to become the leading manufacturer of cable into the country, which is value addition to what we're doing, because of so much experience that I've gained for the past 15 years into blue chip and also Fortune 500 manufacturers of cable, ranging from telecommunication, instrumentation and control cables, power cables. You go to mining cables. I've got vast experience into those factories.
So we are actually adding value to the nation.
Definitely, yes.
We
are even there to augment onto private projects, government projects, so that they can also deliver better and quicker. Also, that our lead times, we have got cables on ground. If it's the lead time, we give shorter lead times for our customers to complete their projects faster.
All right. So there is a man out there who doesn't know what kind of projects you fund. Can you give us just maybe 2 examples of the kind of projects that you're funding or that you're supporting as Conteast?
We have supported the big one, which is the CIPCO project. We supported that. We support various number of projects through electrical distributors like Johnson and Design. We have supported them in supplying in different types of projects around the country.
Wow! So you actually are big, because the companies that you're talking about, they are quite huge companies and they're doing tremendous things.
Definitely.
And we need Sidco in every way because the country is growing.
Yes.
And we are moving forward.
Yes.
There is no way we're going to go back. The time is always going forward, right? And then we have to plan our things going forward. Yes. So everyone should know about Conteast Cables.
Of course. They should know about Conteast Cables, either as a cable company of choice, either as an employer of choice.
All right. So I think you got that. You have to know about Conteast Cables either as a company of choice or either as an employer of choice. So what do you have to say to the general people about the whole picture of where we're going as Zimbabwe, considering how much value you are adding as Conteast Cables to the nation?
I think where we're going in as far as Conteast is concerned is we as I'm the youth, as the youth, we support each other in order for us to grow and become who we want to be.
We have to support each other. We have to grow together. This is something that you don't hear all the day. Yeah. You don't hear it every time. But then when you hear it from someone who's actually making it, then I think you should take it to heart.
Yes.
So where can we get Conteast Cable?
We had number 1 Calden in Harare and Chisipiti. We are also in Sturgeon Park in Johannesburg, where we've anchored our head office, which is also supplying into other countries in Africa.
So if you didn't know, Conteast Cables is now in South Africa and is supplying all over Africa with cable. So if you're in Zimbabwe and you think that Conteast is not of choice, then you're wrong because it's supplying the rest of Africa. Here is the takeaway. Make sure that you visit Conteast Cable, even on their website. Just type Conteast Cables and you find them. They are all over the place. And I tell you, this is big. It's going to help the nation to become so great. I am so interested in this cable project because I am a fan of technology. And I'm so much looking forward to 5G coming to Zimbabwe.
Of course. The fiber optic is part of us. We have got a department of telecommunications, which supplies fiber optic, supplies drop wire to big installers around the country, and we're looking forward to be part of the bigger projects which are to come. And I think that's where we are going, and that's what we can do. There is no cable big for us. There is no cable small for us.
Okay. So I'm wondering now, since cable is used very often, how are we going to match up with the rate of which electricity is made? Do we have to step up a little bit as a nation with our electricity production, the power that we are producing as a nation?
I think the more the population grows, the more you need more cables, the more you need more electricity. The voltage rating increases. So that's where we come in as part of Conteast Cables to augment on those projects and become the leading supplier of cable.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nyakunu. Yeah. So if there is anyone who thinks that Zimbabwe is not going forward, then I bet to differ, because we are moving forward and Conteast Cables is making sure that thing happens. No matter what you're going to do, no matter where you're going to go, we are going forward in Zimbabwe. The value addition that Conteast is adding is also adding pressure on companies like ZTDC to make sure that they pump up the power levels that they're making. And in the end, we're going to be a great nation, I tell you. So 2026, here we come with Conteast Cables. Thank you very much, Mr. Nyakunu. I don't know if you have anything else to say to the people about Conteast Cables and how we can make it up.
Firstly, I want to thank my wife for being there in times where we were starting, and up to now she is the voice of power to me. Also, I want to also thank Conteast Cables team, who have been working tirelessly in order for this project to work well. We also want to thank the government of Zimbabwe for giving us the chance to operate in an environment where we can actually show that we can make it.
Mm-hmm. So thank you very much, Mr. Nyakunu. This has been very informative and very important. To all those who are losing hope, here is the hope that you need. Zimbabwe is going to go up, it's going to go on the market, and it's going to go big. Thanks to Conteast Cables, and thanks to Mr. Nyakunu, one of the most patriotic people I have met in Zimbabwe. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
All right.